Hi everyone, I'm going to do a scene read from my novel Burning Desires, out now under my adult author name of LJ Diva. Woo, with a couple of hot men on the cover. Let's get on with the scene read. That night at the club, Rex knocked on the office door and entered before she could say anything. I could have been naked, she complained, closing one file and opening another. That's what I was hoping for. He grinned and closed the door behind him. Bullshit, she exclaimed. You just wanted to see if I was fucking anyone other than you. Probably specifically Drew. She signed her name on multiple papers and closed the folder before looking up. He'd been silent after that comment and was now standing uncertainly. What's wrong? Was I wrong? His head shook slowly. No, not really, no. He shifted from one foot to another until he just paced around the room, looking at certifications and photos on the walls, opened the fridge and pulled out a beer, cracked it open, noticed the Murphy bed was up, scowled back a few mouthfuls, looked at the awards on the wall behind the desk, kept moving until he came to the couch where he slumped onto it and settled in. Have a nice walk, she quipped, and opened another folder. She read the file, signed her name and closed it. You know, Rex, there's clearly something wrong with you and you're moving around. No, there's not. He took a swig of beer. Yes, there clearly is, she went on, leaning back in her chair to watch him. I don't think I've ever seen you so mopey. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen you mopey. Rough and gruff and sexy as hell, but not mopey. That got a slight grin out of him. Nah, you're probably right. He finished off the bottle, placed it on the side table and put his arm behind his head, using it for a pillow. I don't know what's gotten into me. Bullshit. You were fine when you walked in, but the moment I mentioned Drew, I don't want to hear his name. Rex waved a hand in protest. Nope, don't want to hear it. He came over last night. What? Rex exploded off the couch, slammed his hands on her desk and leaned in close. He did what? She arched a brow and tried not to laugh. Well, that certainly got some heated action out of you. Yes, and he stayed the night too. What the fuck, Remy? Rex slammed the desk and started back and forth in front of it. How could you do that? How could you let him come over and then let him stay? He came all right, she murmured, remembering the orgasms they'd both enjoyed. Fucking hell, Remy, how could you? Calm the fuck down, Rex. I fucked you the other night on the couch, she pointed to it, and I fucked Drew last night in my bed, just like I did you months ago. Besides, he came over to update me on the case and apologise for being a dick the other night. Are you going to apologise for being a dick now? What, I? He stopped, brows furrowed. I'm not. Bullshit, she scoffed. She says bullshit a lot, doesn't she? Of course you are, and I'll tell you what I told him. We're in our 40s. Act like it. Now, she pulled another file towards her. If you're not going to act your age, get out. Otherwise, what did you actually come in for? He faltered and took a moment. Just wanted to see you, see how you were. If you're okay. I heard about the other night. Some woman tried to attack you. That stopped her. That got around fast. Yeah, Cisco, I think, but I saw the cops when I left. You okay? He shoved his hands into his pockets, nerves suddenly hitting him, which was unusual since Rex Titus had never been nervous in his entire life. She sighed, watching his body language. I'm fine, but what's your real reason for being here? Jesus fucking Christ, Remy. Can't a guy just ask a friend if she's okay after being attacked? Blasted out of him. Fucking hell, I'm not on trial for anything. Are you on drugs? She demanded. High on something because you're swinging faster than a fucking pendulum. What is going on, Rex? She pushed herself out of her seat and stalked around the desk. Pull your fucking head out and get over yourself and tell me what the fuck is wrong. Oh. Her eyes widened. You're jealous. What? Fuck no. He viciously waved a hand and stormed around the room. Why the fuck would I be jealous? Because I'm fucking both of you. He stopped, growled deep and guttural, grabbed her by the arms and pulled her to him. Their lips met with fiery passion, and within moments they were naked and pulling down the Murphy bed to fuck like two crazy animals for a few short moments. Their cries were heard to those only in the office. Fuck you, Rex, she gasped. You are jealous. Of course I fucking am, Remy. I want you to myself. I don't want to share you. And that was a scene read from Burning Desires under my adult author name of LJ Diva. Whew. Inspired by Brett Goldstein and Roy Kent. One very hot, very fucker of a man. As you can see, it's in large print, normal paperback, hardcover, audio, and ebook. Out now at all good bookstores. Burning Desires under my adult author name with very adult scenes. Burning Desires out.